What up, YouTube? It's your boy Double M, and I'm coming back at you with another sketch and rant. I feel like it's been a while, man. How y'all doing? Now, sketch and rant. For those that are confused, it's not really that much to it. In the background, I'll have a speed paint, a time lapse. I'll be sketching something in the background as I will be talking or ranting on something. Although in the past few sketch and rants, I haven't been ranting on too much, just been talking. But we're gonna keep the title as it is. You know, it sounds right. It rolls off the tongue nicely. Now, compared to the other videos, my sketch and rants, I don't really like to have a script. I don't really like to follow a script. I just have main key points on the actual topic that I'm talking about. So I just let the thoughts flow naturally. So with this video, just kick back, relax. You can have this one playing in the background, or if you don't have anything playing in the background, that's why I have the sketch in the background, so you can see, so you can be visually pleased as you listening to my thoughts naturally flow. You know what I'm saying? But you don't really have to focus visually. Just make sure that you're focused. You can have it playing in the background as you're doing something. Just make sure you're focused. Oh yeah, and make sure if you like the video, if you like the sketch and rant, make sure to drop a like. You know, it helps with the algorithm. And hit the subscribe button if you have not, to join the Double Empire, to become a member of the Double Empire, to get more of these sketch and rants. Now, as an artist, I love it when I have an idea on what to draw, and that idea is stuck on my head until I get the pen and the paper, and I just let the idea flow on paper. You know, I'm feeling the creative soul. I'm speaking for all artists, actually. That thought, that that idea that you have, that's what's gonna inspire, that's what's gonna drive you to actually put the pen to paper or stylus to tablet, whatever medium you got. But the one thing I especially hate is the days that you will get, right? The day comes where you actually want to draw something. You feel like you want to get your thoughts on paper, or not necessarily thoughts, but you feel like you want to draw something, get something drawn, you know, but you don't really get an idea, you know. Nothing's really coming to mind. You don't really know what to draw, man. You end up wasting the whole day just staring at the sky, the ceiling, wherever you are, trying to come up with an idea, trying to come up with something, you know. And at the end of the day, you're just feeling frustrated. You wasted time. It could be the only time you had to draw. Now it's wasted because you don't have something to draw. That has been happening to me. Not recently though, like in the past year or two. There will be times where I really don't have that much time to draw. I'll be focused on school, I'll be focused on other things, blah, 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 blah. I have that urge to draw something. Then when I get the time, I got the pencil in the hand, or stylus in the hand, paper or tablet in front of me, and I'm just staring at the blank screen or the blank paper. You know, nothing's usually coming out, and I hated those days. Funny thing is, there would be some times where I get the chance to draw something and I know what I'm going to draw that time. Then when the time comes, I don't want to draw that thing I wanted to draw at that time anymore. Then I'm scrambling. Let me think of something else to draw, you know. I don't really feel like drawing this. Let me draw something else. And then same situation happens. I look at the blank screen or look at the blank paper until the time that I had is finished, and I ain't got no time to draw anymore. Now you may be wondering, or you may be doing something else. I don't know what you're doing, as long as you focus on the video. Anyway, you may be wondering, why are you talking about this problem if it's not a recent problem? This is just something that honestly came up to mind not too long ago, and it's something that I wanted to share my experience with. Share my experience and give some tips here and there. So if you feel like you're not really that type of artist that's having a hard time looking for things to draw, it's not that you don't have to listen to the sketch and rant anymore. You can even listen to the whole sketch and rant and give your own tips down in the comment section. While you're down there, make sure to drop that like. Anyway, you can even slide your own tips down in the comment section if you feel like you are the type of artist that constantly has those chances to draw something, but they don't know what to draw. Maybe these suggestions that I'm gonna slide your way might help you out, you know. So, as many of you guys know, I'm in university studying architecture, and the chances that I get to draw compared to the chances that I would get to draw in high school, they're non-existent, bro. Imagine, I was fighting to get those chances to draw in high school. Now that I'm here in university, bro, I feel like the fundamentals, I feel like I'm forgetting some of them, bro. Like, it's actually starting to scare me. But I still do make an effort here and there to at least practice. Anyway, I'm in university, having less chances to draw. But the weird thing is, I will have more of those things that I want to draw in mind. More of these things that I want to draw in mind will be coming to me, because I feel like the less time I have to the less time I have to stare at an empty page, the more time what I like to draw will come to me, you know. It sounds weird, but let me explain a bit. The more chances I had to draw, some of those chances, I don't want to say majority, but yeah, some of those chances that I would get to draw, I would look blank at the paper, not knowing what to do, right? Not knowing what to draw. But now that I feel like I'm really busy, I'm really occupied, my mind is off the things that I particularly enjoy. Those things that I actually like to draw will naturally come to me. Like, I'll be busy with an assignment and I'm like, yo, Chainsaw Man came out. Let me draw a poster of appreciation. Or you be washing the dishes and be like, hey, yo, I think I need to finish that comic that's been sitting at the back of my head, you know? I feel like the more I've been off of my actual drawing, right? The things that I like to draw naturally come to me, because I feel like if you force for something, it's not gonna come to you. You know, you have to wait for it to naturally come to you. You know what I'm saying? So weird as it is, the more time I spent off doing what I love, in this case drawing, the more time I spent off drawing, the more of these ideas the more of these ideas would come naturally to me. So in a way, this was a blessing for me, being in university and studying architecture with my whole life basically spent inside that studio. This was a low-key a blessing in disguise. This meant the majority of my time was off drawing, was off what I love doing. So a mad amount of ideas came to me, like a lot of ideas. I actually had to write them down, which is another tip that I'm giving to you guys. The more time you spend off these ideas and the more of these ideas that actually come to you, make sure you write them down, because I've been in that situation where I've been off drawing, an idea comes to mind and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna draw that, but I don't write it down. Then when I get the chance, I'm like, what did I want to draw again? I spent the time that I wanted to draw trying to remember. Then when I remembered, I don't have that much time to draw anymore. So a good thing to do is to write down what comes to mind once you are spending the time off your drawing, you know. And it doesn't have to be exactly like my case. It doesn't have to be school or work. If you have more time on your hands compared to people like me that are doing school on one hand and trying to draw on the other hand, if you have more time on your hands, you can take your attention off drawing by doing other things that you love. Because I know for a fact, art is not the only thing that you love. You look yourself in the mirror. Are you telling me that art is the only thing that you love to do? The only thing? And if it is, my brother or sister, don't worry, don't overthink it. This is the time for you to actually find other things that you love to do. Because when you have that one thing to do and you do too much of it, you're not gonna love it anymore. Trust me, dog. Too much of something is never a good thing. It's always good to have a number of things that you love. Like, for example, when I had more time on my hands, I had this situation come to me. I have a blank page and I don't know what to draw. I just go outside, do a couple of push-ups, get a workout done. Hey, that idea comes to me. I have a paper next to me. I'm writing those ideas down till I'm done with that workout. I hop back on the screen and I draw those ideas that came to me down. You find a number of things that you enjoy. Get a few hobbies. Get a number of hobbies that you enjoy to do. Let the drive of one hobby be built, be increased as you are busy with another hobby. Or it doesn't have to be hobby. Just find something to do that allows these ideas, that allows these things that you want to draw come naturally. Another thing that I would do, or another thing that I still do, is I look a lot at the things that inspire me. I look at all the artists that inspire me. I look at the series, whatever inspires me to draw. I look at them a lot so that the inspiration, the ideas, they come naturally. So because of school, so because of universities, because of how busy I am, I don't really get that much time to draw, but I don't really get that problem of not knowing what to draw when I get to draw, because the time I'm spending off drawing, I'm getting those ideas. And whenever I get time, not only will I make the effort to actually get those ideas down, I'll still also make an effort to look at what inspires me, indulge into my inspirations a little more. That's exactly why you're seeing guts being drawn in the background. I recently started reading the Berserk manga and I felt like drawing guts, just light sketch session that I got the time for. Although school Although university has weirdly been the number one thing in helping me find out what I want to draw, it's not the only thing that I would do to actually find something to draw. The weird thing is, listen to this, to find what I wanted to draw, I just had to draw, you know. Let me explain before you look at me funny, okay? Most of the times I was looking for the perfect thing to draw. Whenever I get these chances to draw, I'm like, okay, my time is now. My time to shine is now. Let me find something really good to draw, right? So I'd really be searching for that perfect thing to draw. But at the end of the day, or at the end of the drawing session that you'd get of that day, I didn't really draw anything. Until one day, I just looked around me and draw whatever caught my eye first. Say, for example, you're sitting at your desk. You just spent the past 15 minutes looking at an empty page, not knowing what to draw. Now, you look to your left of your desk. There's the desk lamp. You decide, let me just draw the desk lamp, you know. You draw the desk lamp. After that, you're drawing your actual desk. After that, you're drawing what's on your desk. Next thing you know, you draw your whole room from your perspective in a fisheye view, in a fisheye perspective. Now that you draw it in that fisheye perspective, you see that's not really a fisheye perspective because you've never drawn in a fisheye perspective. So that fisheye perspective that you just drew it in, it looks really bad. So you're like, okay, let me go online and learn how to draw the fisheye perspective. You get the point. You are drawing what's around you. You're drawing anything and everything that's around you, bro. Whatever doesn't look like it's supposed to look like when drawn, that's something you have the opportunity to learn how to draw. Although, yes, it's not the drawing session that I wanted to have. It's not the drawing session where I wanted to be like, hey, yo, I'm gonna design some powerful character, you know. Maybe it's not that drawing session that you wanted, but at least this drawing session is helpful in helping you how to learn how to draw something new that you never knew that you didn't know how to draw. You get what I'm saying? You came across something that you didn't know how to draw, and now you're learning how to draw it. These type of drawing sessions, they're more like sketchbook sessions, you know, practice sessions. I like to have these sessions a lot because they also, in a way, give you ideas on what to draw. But most of the times, most of the times, will give you that practice that you need to keep those fundamentals and those skills up, you know. This is something I especially do when I get a new sketchbook. You know, you get that first page, you're trying to make sure it's the best introduction to a whole new journey through a whole new sketchbook. So you're not trying to make that first page, or let me say, I'm not trying to make that first page look really ugly. Now throw those expectations out the window. I really needed to throw those expectations out the window and draw anything, bro. Anything. I draw my foot in the first page of the sketchbook. I draw anything in front of me, anything. It's up to you, brother or sister. You really just need to draw anything. You don't think about it too much. Just draw anything. Draw the wheel of a car. Draw that bird that you saw outside the window. Draw anything, bro. I swear, if you follow these tips, you're gonna get more of these ideas. You're gonna get more of these things that you want to draw. And with that, we have come to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to the video, listening to me express myself. To be honest, nowadays, these are the types of videos that I find easier to make, although I really don't have that much time to make videos. These type of sketching rants, these type of videos where I just have a time lapse of a drawing that I have actually made and I'm just talking over it. These are the type of videos that I have to make. But now that I have more time, I don't want to make any promises. Don't expect nothing, and then when the time comes, I don't pull up with anything, you're getting mad at me. No, I don't want to make any promises, but now that I have more time, I will make more videos where I can do more than just talk over a time lapse. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop that like and hit the subscribe button once again. If you have not, to join the Double Empire. Make sure you watch my other videos, my other sketching rants, my other art tutorials, my outfit redraws, all my other videos, man. If you're new, make sure to check me out on my Instagram and my Twitter. The links for those are waiting in the description. They're actually waiting for you. They've been waiting for you. But now that you have the chance, you can go and click them and follow me up on my IG and my Twitter. God bless, and until next time, Double M out.